Hello, everybody. Hey, you all let me know if you can see and hear me well. Let me know. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah. I see you, Mickey. I see you. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mamas, the aunts, the grandmamas, everybody who's holding it down, right? Yeah, it has been a beautiful day. Yeah, I've had a great day today. Hey, hey. So, so if you can see and hear me, let me know. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Let's see. So, y'all, listen. If you can see and hear me, put a purple heart in the chat. Put a purple heart in the chat. Let me know you can see me well. All right? Let me know. So, baby, I'm gonna send this to you, okay? Wait a minute. Um, let's see. It's been such a wait a minute. All right. So let's see. Oh wait. Um. Wait a minute. There we go. So, so baby, that's for you at 7:30. Okay. You know who I'm talking to. All right. All right. So, happy Mother's Day to everybody. I hope you all been having a good day. I hope all is well with you all. I pray that you all will pick up something here on the live tonight that you can use in your garden or just in life in general. Okay, but I've been having a great day. Uh, all three of my grandchildren have been here. Yeah, and they have been showering me with all kinds of gifts and goodies, things that they know I love, right? And I got a lot, y'all. So I am just so happy. I'm just so happy. It was a wonderful day. So let me get to the top of the chat and say hello to some of you all that's in here right now. Okay. So it was my Renaissance grandma. Hey, hey, Myra. Happy Mother's Day to you too. And TNOG and women of the chat. All right. You too, Myra. You too. Maria Graham, happy Mother's Day to you, baby. Thank you. I did get your text. Yeah. Nikki Walker. Hey, baby. Happy Mother's Day, Miss Linda. And to all the ladies here in the chat. You too, baby. You too. Hey, Unbiased LLC. How are you? She said, hey, Queen in chat. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you too. I seen your song, baby. I seen it. I love it. I just called to say, I saw that. Real cute. I love it. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Maria. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Yeah. Veggie, hey, baby. How you doing? How you doing? So, Veggie, if you got it, say yes. Okay? Just say yes to me. Hey, Sylvia. How you doing, baby? Good to see you. Nikki Walker said, hit that like button, family. Thanks. Thank you. Pamela. Hey, Pamela. She said, hello, everyone, and happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Yeah. All right. Sweet Thumbs. Hello. Hello. Okay, wait now. Wait. Stop it. All right. Oh, Sylvia say hello, Miss Lynn, and everyone in the chat. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Yeah, baby. You too. You too. Let's see. Precious. Hey, my baby. Listen, I truly enjoyed your video today. I truly, truly did. From the grubs to hardening off your plants, it was just so much information in that video. I loved it. Absolutely. It was beautiful. Yes. And I did leave a comment. I surely did. She said, happy Mother's Day, TNOG, and to all the mothers in the chat. Hello to everyone in the chat. Yeah. Yeah. Red Lady, happy Mother's Day, Miss Linda, and to all the other mothers, fathers stepping in on behalf of mothers. Yeah. 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 Kanisha, hey Kanisha, she said hello, Miss Linda in chat. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much. And happy Mother's Day to you if you are a mom. Happy Mother's Day to you too. Hey, happy Mac. Yes, happy Mother's Day. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Larita, she says, hello, Miss Linden family. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Big hugs. Thank you, sweetheart. TLC, happy Mother's Day to you too, baby. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to you. Okay, baby. Okay. Great, 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 great. All right. All right. All right. Um, hey, Kiki, how you doing, baby? She said, hello. Hello, Miss Linda and Saw family. Happy, blessed Mother's Day to you too, baby. To you too. Glamour Planner. Hello. Hello, baby. How are you? Good to see you here. Yeah. Backyard Garden. Hello, Miss Linda and everyone. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Yeah. Yeah. Mike. Hey, Mike. How you doing, man? Good to see you here. Good to see you. So, let's get this live started with Meatless Monday, right? So tomorrow is Meatless Monday. And if you are going to participate, let me know. So to participate in Meatless Monday, you have to not eat any meat for 24 hours and drink a half a gallon of water in that same 24 hours, right? The best way I find to achieve this successfully is to plan your meal tonight. Plan your meal, because if you don't, you can find yourself tomorrow with a chicken bone in your hand. I promise you, it could happen. So plan your meals. If you eat 3 meals, plan your 3 meals, right? That's going to help you. You don't have to go and decide what you're going to eat. It's already waiting for you. But this is just my thing, right? If you are going to fail Meatless Monday, I would hope that you fail by eating meat, but drinking all of your water. Because that water is the thing that's going to help you the most. Water. Okay? Oh, where is my book? Wait a minute, family. Wait a minute. Oh, this is wrong here, y'all. I thought I brought that book in here. Okay, y'all got. I need a minute. I need just 1 minute. I got to get that book. Okay, give me a minute. Now, you all can hear me, right? Okay. So, are you all who is in for Meatless Monday? Let me get up here in this chat and see. Because y'all look, I'm ready to move. I'm ready to move. All right, Backyard Garden Flo says she's in. All right, baby, good. Blessed Lady Gail say good evening, Miss Linda. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you, baby. Hey, Red Lady, you in? Mike says he's in. Good. Jeannie. Hey, Jeannie. Good evening. Good evening, baby. Let's see. Who else did I miss? Kanisha says she's in. All right. Good. Good. Good, baby. Let's see. All right. All right. All right. Happy Max say, I'm good with the no meat. Always struggle with the water. Oh, baby. I understand. I understand. Sorry, family, not talking, not feeling good. I understand, baby. Look, it's all good. It's all good. You know. Hope you feel better. Yeah. I'm in for Meatless Monday. All right, precious. And I do understand you do. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Maria. Yeah. I will do the Meatless Monday. I had enough chicken to. Yeah. Nikki said, yes, we can hear you. All right, baby. Thank you. Mike said, I always have salad from my garden. Peanut butter and cheese, tortilla wraps, and omelets or a veggie stir fry every Monday. I look forward to it. Oh man, that is beautiful. Journey Under the Sun say yes. Hey J3GS Farm, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I got 4 roses today. Hey, I love it. Thank you. Thank you. JK said, I'm in with the water. I understand. I get it. I get it. Jeannie said, I'm down. Let me put a note up in the refrigerator. Yes, baby. Yes, I understand. You know, it could happen. It could happen. Then when you eat it, you get down to the last little piece on it, you go, damn, it's Monday. I understand. It has happened to me, right? So do I know? I know. All right. So I want to start this live by giving you all this information. And would you believe tonight we have a guest? Yes, we do, y'all. We have a guest. Let's see. But before I bring my guests up, I just want to give you all this information first, okay? This is something that I hear some people talk about it. And one of the things they say, I just don't understand and I don't know. Well, I'm going to give you the reason. And when I give you the reason, please check me. Okay? All right. All right. Let me find my notes, even though I I know it, but we gonna get it. We gonna get it if I can find it. All right. Okay, so let me just say this. I've heard many people here talk about the recalls that we're having and how they are so many. Can you all agree with that? That there's just so many recalls. Every week there's more and more and more recalls. So if you agree with that, if you notice that, let me hear you say, yeah. Let me hear you. What you think? Greg says, hello, TNOG and family, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in their life. Thank you so much. Precious, I know you know firsthand. Yes, there are lots of recalls. They're coming into my email constantly. Yes, yes. It's so many. So many. It's like, really? And then the bad part, what happens is, many times by the time we get the recall, we have eaten the food, right? We've eaten the food. But listen, let me give you something to think about. Who's on this song? Oh, Left Eye. Let me give you something to talk about. All right, but anyway, y'all listen. In 2011, our president at that time was Barack Obama. Barack Obama put into law a program that these people would monitor the FDA. And that is called the FSMA. And Precious, I know you know, because you have said it so many times on your channel. So, and I spoke about this many times before, right? So it is the FSMA, which is the Food Safety Monetization Act in 2011. Now, I want you to think about this. Before 2011, we wasn't hearing anything about recalls. Are y'all with me? Y'all with me, right? So when you think about the recalls today, you may think it's a shame. It's crazy. But really, it's not. It's not. It's necessary. It's necessary. Hey, Althea, she said, hello, Miss Linda. Happy Mother's Day to you and all the mothers in the chat. And thank you, baby. Thank you. All right. Riri, hey, baby. How you doing? Good to see you. So you all think about this. Glamour Planner say, I'm with you. I know exactly where you're going. Right. So, I mean, listen, I just heard a lot of people talking about it and don't understand. And, they just don't understand that before 2011, we wasn't getting any recalls. So think about this. If we were not getting any recalls before 2011, what were we eating? A bag of we was eating listeria and all kinds of other mess. So when you see all of the recalls, it's not a bad thing, family. It's not a good thing, but it's not bad. At least we're being aware. Good evening. Hey, baby. How you doing, pretty girl? How you doing? How you doing? Sweet Roots, hello. She said, good evening, Miss Linda and chat. Happy Mother's Day to you and to all the mothers. Thank you, sweetheart. And to you too, if you're a mom. Thank you. Yeah, exactly, Mike. So what were we eating before then? And think about this. We didn't hear about it, but evidently they knew that there was a big problem before they put this act into law. So when you hear about the recalls, yeah, it's bad that we have so many. But think about it, when there were no laws to stop these people from just putting anything out there, and we didn't get any notifications about anything, right? Thank you. Yes, I'm 2-4. Um, okay. I don't know what that means. So say that again for me. I tried to share so people don't get sick like I have. So I warn people now, Miss Linda. Good. I won't listen. I just want people to know about why we have so many recalls and why it started and who started it. Because there's a problem. There were a problem. And this was his way of monitoring what was going on. So, yeah. What Precious say? She talking to Nikki. Okay. Hey Sherry. Good evening, Miss Linda and everyone in the chat. I hope everyone's having you too, sweetheart. You too. Absolutely. Yes, Glamour Planner. Oh, you are mother of 4. Oh, okay, baby. Good. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah. Yeah. So did I see Bayou Sugar come in here? Let me see. I don't know. If I did, Bayou Sugar, say hello again. Say it again. All right. Um, well, oh, okay, there you go. All right, baby. I don't think it's about wickedness. I don't. And I'm not going to even throw that up. I don't know. I'm telling you something about what I know that is law. So that is a speculation or your opinion, and that is not what I'm doing. Okay, baby? Mm-mm. I'm just telling you what is law and why we're having them. Okay? All right. So now, uh, my guest is here. Are you here, baby? Come and into the basement for me. There you are. Hey. Could you hear me? Good. You ready? All right, baby. All right. We're going to bring up our guest, y'all. All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Oh, wait a minute.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Okay.
Now,
Yes, I can hear you.
I had to unplug my mic. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, everyone say hello to Veggie Farming Baby.
Happy Mother's Day to everyone.
Thank you, honey. Thank you for being here with me today.
Oh, happy to be here.
Let me get everybody's hellos first. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, welcome Veggie to the live, everybody.
See,
Yeah,
I'm not looking at the chat. So, hello everybody. Thanks for welcoming
you
me
can see
in.
the chat.
I don't see the chat.
Oh no, why not?
Let me see. I might have to put it on my other device.
Yeah.
Let me see. I might have to put it on. Turn my volume down. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
You got it?
I got it.
Okay. So now, baby, this is what I want you to do. It's your show. What do you want the gardening community to know? I just want you to give us what you got. I
Okay.
want to know. Okay?
Well, we can first start off by talking about summer temperatures are coming.
Yeah.
And so we need to be safe outside in the sun. And so even when it's cloudy outside, you still need to protect yourself. So the first step is going to be covering up. So hats, long sleeves, sunglasses. And with your sunglasses, you want to make sure that they aren't just dark lenses, but they also have some UV protection to them. So you want to make sure that your sunglasses say that, and sunscreen as well. And so with sunscreen, you kind of have to plan it out. Ideally, you're supposed to put it on at least 30 minutes before you go outside in the sun.
So do
So
do do I need sunscreen?
you need sunscreen. Everyone, no matter light, dark, any skin color, you still need some sunscreen
Great.
because you're protecting yourself from UVA and UVB rays. And so the UVA rays they penetrate deeper into the skin, and that can cause aging of the skin. So
Mm,
premature aging and wrinkles, that is what UVA does. But UVB rays are more topical. They can cause sunburn, and they are more notorious for skin cancer. So when you're looking at your sunscreen, make sure it says broad spectrum. And
mm.
so that means it's protecting you against UVA and UVB rays.
Thank
And
you.
you
I
want to get
didn't
at
know
least
that. I didn't know that. Broad
mhm,
spectrum.
broad spectrum.
Okay.
You want to
All
get at least an SPF 30.
right. All right.
And so that's the best amount of protection. It goes higher, but it doesn't necessarily give you more protection the higher you go. So 30 is about the least that you want to use.
Okay.
And you want to apply it every 2 hours. So when you're out, if you're sweating, you may need to apply it more because you may be sweating and wiping off that sweat, and then you'd be wiping off the sunscreen. So every 2 hours at least.
So if you reapply, that means you must go in and let it
Well,
sit. Stay.
just go ahead and reapply. If you're out there, you wouldn't want to let it soak in, but if you're out there, you already have some protection from some that you've already put on. So
Okay.
just go ahead and put it on. And I actually use a spray. So
Okay.
they have sunscreens in a spray, and that makes it easier. So you don't have to just go in and lather up again. You can just
Yeah.
spray down and do it really quickly. So
Yeah.
they have mineral and chemical sunscreen. So you just kind of have to do some research and see which one is best for you. And for me, I use a mineral sunscreen. And with that, it's a thicker one. So sometimes it on darker skin, it can leave a cast. So sometimes I don't know if you've seen where you put on sunscreen and it leaves like a little purple cast, or you can kind of looks like a ghost when you put it on. That's
Okay.
the mineral sunscreen. So it's
Okay.
not like for everyday use, but just out in the garden, you
Okay.
know, no problem with that.
Okay.
Then we want to talk about hydration, right?
Yes.
Yes. So
Definitely.
definitely that drinking water, the half-gallon water, like
Mm,
Meatless Monday, you
mhm,
want to really try to put that into practice every day. So,
mhm.
doing it on Meatless Monday, that just gives us practice on carrying that out through the rest of the week.
Right. Right.
And I know it's hard. I know for some people, even in my family, it's hard for us to just drink water, no taste to it and just drinking water all day. So, things like lemon, basil, mint, anything you need to do to get that water down,
Yeah.
make it taste better. So we were also trying drink packets, but you really have to watch and see what's in those drink packets. Have you ever tried those?
I have, and I'm not a fan.
Right. And
Too much of stuff in there.
a bunch of stuff. And even some my husband bought the other week said it had bioengineered ingredients in
Oh,
it.
wow.
So you really need to read the ingredients on those. So
Yeah, yeah.
just be careful with those. It's easier. Fresh fruit will give you flavor as well. So it's easier just to kind of throw something in there natural that you know what you're putting in there.
Definitely. And if you're a gardener, just go around in your
Yeah.
garden and grab something. You can grab the leaves
Mm-hmm.
from your orange tree or your lemon tree and put that
Exactly.
in there, hey. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. And the basil, so many different flavors of basil out there. I have some lemon basil.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
So,
too. Yeah.
and then let's see, electrolytes. So if you're out sweating a lot, you need to have those electrolytes replaced. So there are some drink packets that replace electrolytes and things like Gatorade, but you just want to make sure that you're watching the sugar content in those. If you're diabetic or anyone, you don't want to get too much sugar just from drinks.
So to add electrolyte to for my water, like if I just
Hmm.
grab a lemon leaf, what
Hmm.
can I put in that bottle? Do you know?
A lot of people do coconut water as well,
Okay,
so
okay.
that adds it. So anything, even just a little bit of salt,
Salt.
like yes, natural salt,
Yeah.
something like a sea salt
Right,
will help
right,
to replace some of your electrolytes. So,
right. Okay, okay.
let's see. Uh, Caffeine, you want to avoid caffeine and alcohol. They will dehydrate you. So if you plan on spending a full day out in the garden or just outside being active, you want to watch that caffeine that you're drinking.
I
I know
got
a
to
lot of
leave
people,
Stella inside.
huh?
I have to leave Stella inside.
Leave Stella inside till you finish. Until you finish. Yes.
All right, all right, all right.
Um, and just taking breaks. Make sure you're taking breaks. Especially for me, most of my gardening work, I'm trying to get it done on the weekends. So I'm trying to do a full day, right? So ideally, you want to get out there before 10 a.m. and after 4 p.m. because 10 to 4, that's when the sun is most intense.
Hmm.
So you need to set an alarm, make sure you're not staying out too long. So if you get caught up in a project, just go ahead and maybe even set a timer on your phone to remind you, oh, it's time to take a break, go get some water, go inside. And I know a lot of us may live alone or just be home alone.
Hmm.
So it's always good to let someone know that you're going to be out in the garden.
Oh, that is so important.
Yes. So if you just need to text someone and say, hey, I'm going outside, check on me in an hour or so and make sure everything's okay. Or if you don't hear from me, check on me, you
Right,
know.
right.
And even in the community, I know I've heard, we've had people that are sick. So if we reach out to each other, you find someone that you trust, maybe you can make them your gardening buddy and
Hmm.
just reach out and let them know, hey, I'm going outside. If you don't hear from me in a while, let somebody know that you can't find me.
Right,
Just something to keep in touch if you don't have someone at home with you.
right, right. I like
And
that. I like that.
yeah.
Hmm.
Uh any well, we can talk about, so I put in the drip irrigation this year.
Okay.
And so after a lot of trial and error, a lot of things I've tried in the garden as far as watering. So the first thing I started with when I was gardening was grow bags. So I'm in zone 8B now, and we get well in above 100 degrees for days and weeks at a time. So those grow bags really dried out for me. And I've heard a lot of people now talk about setting them in saucers and in kiddie pools.
Hmm.
So those are good ideas if you're going to use grow bags. When it didn't work for me, before I heard about that, I just switched over to plastic. And still, a lot of my pots are plastic. And
Okay.
as well as another thing you want to keep in mind is the pot size. The smaller the pot, the quicker it's going to dry out, the more you're going to have to water it.
Right.
So I try to keep, I think most of my pots are at least 7 or 8 gallons. And so I'm still having to water those a lot, but just definitely not as much as maybe a 1 gallon pot. So I know we want to all grow as much as we can, but larger pots I think are easier to manage than having a lot of small pots.
Right, right.
Have you ever used terracotta pots?
I have. But
Hmm.
let me just say this. When I watched your video, and I thought you did such an amazing job with that video, just breaking down step by step,
Hmm.
and you made it so where anybody can understand what you were doing. But one
Hmm.
thing you said in the video, you said that your garden is not that big, so you never thought about
Right.
getting a drip irrigation. But that heat
Yeah.
will
That
that heat
heat,
will tell you.
it
And
will
you
change
said,
your mind.
yeah, you said like last summer when Texas heat was just blazing, you did not want to go out in your garden
Right.
because
Right.
it's just too hot.
It
You know,
was.
it
It
is.
was
And
just too
I
hot.
told a story here on my channel of a friend of mine who he lived in my neighborhood, is that he, like many of us, love our garden. And he was just out there. And you know how you say, get somebody call and say,
Hmm.
listen,
Hmm.
no, he didn't have that.
Yeah.
They started looking for him because nobody saw him. 2 days later, they found him. He was in his garden. He had a heat stroke out there. He had a heat stroke.
Mm.
So um, one thing my nephew from Back to Our Roots said is this: is that if you don't have drip irrigation, and please, family, you must think for yourself. You must think about these things, right?
Mhm.
Especially if you, like Veggie was saying, if you live alone, if you are mature, if you're a senior, and you are in that garden at the heat of the day. No, baby, no.
Mhm.
We are growing a garden so we can have healthy food to live. No, no,
Right.
no, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Safety first.
Exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. So think about your health when it comes to being out there in that heat. And one thing my nephew said is this: in the summertime, especially in the heat when the temperature's in the triple digits, there's only two things we could do or should be doing. One thing is going out there in the mornings, water your plants.
Mhm.
And then in the evening, harvesting something to eat. Other than that, you shouldn't be out there.
Right.
It's too hot.
And I know a lot of people stress about only water in the morning, but
Hmm.
I've never stuck to that. I
Yeah.
water whenever I have a chance. So I
Hmm.
water in the morning, I water in the evening. I haven't seen any negative effects on my
No,
plants. So that's just my experience. So,
exactly.
you know, I mean, it's really hot here. So the water isn't just sitting on the plants. I mean, it's still 100 degrees in the evening. So,
Right, right.
it's
My thing is to just be out there when the sun has lost her punch,
right.
whether that is in the morning before she get it together or in
Hmm.
the evening when she is finished.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
either one is good.
And I know because sometimes when you're working, it's hard to get up, say an hour early and say, I'm gonna get everything watered in the morning before I
Mhm.
go to work. But
Right.
don't just give up on it and say, well, I didn't get to water this morning, so it's no use in me watering this evening. It's gonna hurt my
No,
plants.
no,
Go
no.
ahead and put the water out there.
Exactly.
Don't
Exactly.
just
That's a
forget
great
about it.
yeah, because I just think about it is as I was watching Precious SoCal Garden, her video today, one thing she said, plants are living, they are alive.
Mhm.
Like a sunflower or any plant, they will follow the sun.
Yes.
So they are alive. And if you don't give them water, they gonna die.
Yeah.
So
They
whether
will.
you water in the morning or in the evening, give them that water. And I see some people also uses a soaker hose.
Yes.
Soaker hose.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea too. It's all different kind of ways to water.
Right.
Anything that's kind of hands off, something that will give you that extra bit of time to not have to be out in the sun. I've seen people turn wine bottles upside down,
Yeah.
water bottles upside down, whatever it takes to give you that extra time, not having to stand out there in the sun.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always say that I'm not going to garden in the summertime, but everything is still alive. I'm not going to just leave it out there.
It's true. And that's why I say the two things we should do in the summer
Mm-hmm.
is water and harvest,
Yeah.
because we shouldn't be dropping more seeds
Right.
because it's too hot.
Too hot.
It's too hot, and it's becoming to become unbearably hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to use your good common sense when
Yeah.
it's too hot, baby. And then take breaks, like you were saying, take breaks. And if you're going to take breaks in your garden, please get under umbrella, under a
Yeah.
shaded area.
Definitely shade.
Yeah, take a
Yeah.
break,
Mm-hmm.
because um, you will do more harm to you than anything.
And when you start feeling thirsty, it's you're already starting to feel some dehydration. So
Exactly.
just stay hydrated so you don't get to that point. Any headaches, if you start to
Mm.
feel dizzy, confusion, you've gone too far. It's time for you to head inside and stop for the day. Get any
Because Veggie, that's one thing I said when I talked to when I start mini lives here, is that if you ever notice that when we go to the doctor, if we go to emergency, what is the first thing they hook up us to? IV, a
Mm-hmm.
drip, because most of us are
Most,
dehydrated.
that's true.
Most of us are dehydrated,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where that water is so important.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the water. This is, and I know you know this. You can go without food for what, 3 weeks and still live, but 3 days without water, we can die.
Yeah. Yeah, that water is crucial. And even increasing the amount of fresh fruits and vegetables, that gives you additional water content as well. So,
Exactly.
adding that fresh fruit and vegetable to your diet, that helps.
Yes. Yes. So, do anyone have any questions for Veggie? For Stacy? Let me stop. Veggie. Yeah. So let's get some questions, because I loved your video. You were just, it was an awesome video. Really was.
And drip irrigation, it really is not that hard. It's as long as you can screw it into the hose and just trail it out to your yard. It really is just kind of as simple as that. It's not very complicated at all. So just drawing it out and knowing how your garden is laid out and where you want the water to go,
Mm-hmm.
that's the first step. Once you get that down, the rest of it is pretty easy. Just connecting the things together, there's nothing complicated about that. So
That's
no
all.
tools or anything really.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
That's
you're just cutting the wire and the hose and just kind of pushing it together. So it's really not much to it at all.
good, baby. Good. Um. So Sherry say I will have to look into drip irrigation or
Mhm.
an alternative. Okay.
They have it. You can order things online. They have a lot of supplies at your local big box stores as well. So if you don't have some pieces, or if you want to just go in there and see what they have, that's another way. I ordered my things online, but that's you don't have to do that. You
Mm-hmm.
can go into the store and pick up the supplies.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Did you see any questions in there?
I don't
There's.
see. I see Nikki Walker says that she lets the sprinkler water her trees, and that's a good idea as well. Just hooking up a sprinkler in the yard and letting that run back and forth. Ideally, you don't want the water directly on the leaves. You want it at the roots, but
Right.
whatever it takes to get the water out there,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good way to make it happen.
So read what Sweet Root say 85. Sweet Root 85.
She says, I am totally overthinking the process of putting in drip irrigation. I'll
Mm-hmm.
give it a go before we get our peak heat. And you should just
Yeah.
take a look and see what the steps are. Don't let it intimidate you,
Yeah.
because I felt intimidated for a long time as well. I thought initially we actually have a sprinkler system in our backyard, and we got everything fixed. But drip irrigation is different than just the sprinkler system. When
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, can I just have some of the sprinklers set up for drip irrigation? He said no, because the sprinkler system runs at like a higher rate, and it would run for a shorter time than you need your drip irrigation. So they can't be hooked up together. And so they were going to charge me an ungodly amount
Mm-hmm.
to convert that over to drip. And that's when I said, well, I need to try to figure, I see other people doing it, a lot of other people doing it. I need to try to figure out how to do it for myself.
Right.
And so, like I said, just figuring out, once you get it hooked up to your hose and lined around your garden, just plan it out. Plan
You
out.
did. You did really good. So look at JK's Stacy.
Says, I have a small garden, but I want to get drip. Seems complicated.
See.
I don't, yeah. I I think everyone feels like that, but it's really not. It's just basically you have one main hose, and then you just connect everything off of the main hose. So you run the main hose all the way around the garden, and then you make connections to your pots or your beds.
Mhm. So JK, this is what I want to ask you. Have you seen Stacy's drip irrigation video? That's that's what I want to know.
I
So
see Sweet Thumb is talking about catching as much rainwater, and that's a good idea as well.
yeah.
Having your rainwater, maybe even hooking it up to your gutter,
Mm-hmm.
and getting it that way. That's another way to get as much water as you can.
Mm-hmm. Good evening, Fady. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm waiting for JK to answer me. Greg Jones, I encourage everyone get it and put a timer on it.
Yes. The
Yeah.
timer will free you up, definitely. I mean, because as gardeners, we get into this, I can't go anywhere in the summertime,
Yeah.
because if I leave the house for 2 or 3 days, everything
Mhm.
is going to burn up.
Right.
And if you get something, with a timer that you can set to go off at a certain amount of time every day, then that gives you more freedom. You can still enjoy your garden, still be able to harvest, you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
That timer is a good idea. And they
Yeah.
aren't that expensive. They really aren't. They have all different kinds.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey Jody. Hey Jody.
Hey, Jody.
Yeah, but I found it to be real interesting. And I have thought about drip for my garden, but because I kind of do things like in the mornings,
Hmm.
and things that I do in the evening is just things I want to get out of the way.
Yeah.
But I'm disciplined when it comes to taking care of me. I don't need nobody to tell me it's too damn hot. No, I don't need nobody to tell me that. And that's why I asked you about that broad spectrum you were
Uh-huh.
talking about. Is that I don't want the sun tearing up my skin.
Hmm.
No.
Hmm.
And it's like I told people many times, I do love the garden, but I don't live in the garden. I do step out from the garden,
Hmm.
and I don't want my face to look like I've been living in the garden,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I know how to
UVA and UVB protection.
right.
Broad
And
spectrum.
I have a son, my son, he calls me during the day. He go, where you at?
Right.
I'm inside, dog. I'm inside.
Hmm. He
So,
knows you.
yep, and Jody does too. That
Mhm.
reminds me, so I so I go out there before the sun has stirred up, and
Mm-hmm.
I go out after she's finished.
Yeah.
So I'm very disciplined when it comes to that.
Yep, that's the best way. That's what I aim to do as well. But I've caught myself out there in the
Uh-huh.
middle of the day before and had
Yeah.
to come inside, trying to get everything done. I'm just gonna do one more thing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna finish this up. And before you know it,
I
another
know,
hour
because
passed.
on your way to what you need to get, you're gonna
Yep,
see something.
something else.
Oh, oh,
Yep,
baby.
exactly.
Let me
It's
pick you.
always something to do out there. Always something to catch your attention.
It really is. It really is. Yeah, but hey Jody, I know you was coming in tonight. I'm glad you're here, baby. I'm glad you're here. Sweet Thumb says, uh, I'm hard-headed and I've been out there with my noodles straight baking. What? Oh wow. You
Been
can
out
get
there
it.
longer than you knew you were supposed to be, huh?
I'm telling you,
Hmm.
you can get a timer with irrigation system for under $75.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one I got was just $30. I think it was like $35. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you have not seen veggie farming video on drip irrigation, please go watch it.
Hmm.
Listen, it will take all the fears from you. You will get that video and you will learn, and you will go and set your drip irrigation if that's what you really want to do.
Hmm.
And she make it so easy, and she go step by step with you. So if
And
that's what you want to do.
I can answer any questions. Leave me a message.
Hmm.
I'm not a plumber. I don't know anything about pipes, but
Hmm.
I can answer to the best of my ability. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment and I'll get back with you.
Well, why don't you put just put something in the chat, and there have your channel, Veggie. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There you go. Yeah, so that's her channel, and if you haven't been there, go check it out. All right, you're gonna love it, and it can help all of us. Really, it really can.
Yep. Even if you just start with a few pots, just practice and then see how that works out for you. Just start out small.
Yeah, Sherry, you're welcome, baby. You are welcome.
Yep.
Indoor gardening is still a good option in the heat. And for some people, indoor gardening is amazing. But indoor gardening is not for me. It's not a thing. It's not an option for me. You know, but hey, if that's your thing, do it. you know.
I like indoor gardening too, but I normally focus on, outdoor gardening when I can get outside. So
Right,
indoor gardening, I think is still good, through the summer. If I was going to do it, it would just be for like leafy greens,
right, right.
things like that. But everything else that's fruiting, I feel like if I can get outside, I want to try to have it outside.
Yeah. Look what Althea says, Veggie.
She says, love my drip irrigation in the summer. I monitor and harvest in the evening. I use metal hoses. They take the heat better. Okay.
Mm, okay.
All right. I don't
And
think,
a lot of people, when they have drip irrigation, from what I understand, they only use their drip in the summer. They don't
mm,
use it in the spring or the winter.
yeah, I mean, in the fall, I hardly ever have to water.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mhm,
so we're
mhm.
getting rain, it's cooler.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the summer, even so far this spring, I
Mhm.
really haven't had to use it. We have been getting so much rain,
Yeah. We
which
about
is,
to get a bunch of rain now.
yeah, today, all day long, we've had rain, so we've been pretty good on rain so far this year. I hate to say that because next thing you know, we'll be without rain for months at a time. But yeah,
Yeah. 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 Oh, good journey. Journey under the sun.
thank you.
Yeah, baby. a lot of sun in those windowsills. And listen, if you know,
Hmm.
it, if that's your thing to grow inside, then good, then that is cool. Then you do it, you know. But you know, it's just not for me, you know. I'm outside, y'all. I'm outside.
I like being outside. You know,
I
you get
love
that vitamin D as well. I just like being outside if I can be out there. That's why I have to call myself in the heat of the summer
right.
because I try to be outside. So,
Exactly, man. You know,
yeah.
that was, you know, that's just my world. I'm outside. Yeah, but baby, I thank you so much. If you all have any more question before she leave, ask your question before she leave now. But hey Nikki,
I'll
hey,
be in the chat.
uh, she said, hey Miss Linda and Veggie and chat, happy Mother's Day to you too.
Happy
Hey,
Mother's
growing
Day
out
to
the
you
box,
as well, Nikki.
yeah, growing out the box. Happy Mother's Day to you, Miss Linda, and to all the other mothers in the live. Thank you.
Hey, Tracy.
Green Cross. Hey, how are you? 99. Hey. Yeah. But anyway, baby, I thank you so much for being here. You know, always, anytime you want to show up, you know, you're welcome.
Thank you
You know,
so much for having me.
always,
And
sweetheart.
happy Mother's Day. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week as
And
well.
happy Mother's Day to you too.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank
yeah.
you.
Enjoy your day as well. Hey, Bob Brownlee. All right, baby. I thank you so much. And I will be seeing you over here soon. Okay?
All right. Have a good evening.
You too, baby. Bye. All right, y'all. Let me hook my mic back up. Oh, thank you, Veggie. Thank you, honey. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it so much. So, wanted to do. I just wanted to. If many of you had not seen her video, because family, we gonna be coming into some hot days, and I'm just speaking for my zone 9. It's gonna be hot, y'all. So, and I know 8 and other places gonna be hot too. I truly want you all to be safe. I truly don't want to hear about a tragedy of someone getting hurt out in their garden because they were out in the sun. Come on, family. Okay. So if you need drip, go check out Veggie's video on drip irrigation. She did an amazing job just walking us through it. If that is what you want to do. And remember, on the video, she said she was intimidated by it too, but she was like, look, I got to do this. And she did. And she did. Oh, yes, 99. How you doing? Hey, Juicing with Jay. How are you all doing? I hope you all been having a good day. Let me see who did I miss coming in. Um, Greg Jones. Hey, Greg Jones. Beatty. Hey, Sherry. All right. I went too far up, I guess. Nikki, growing out the box. Green grass grows. Hi. 99. What's up, 99? um, been outside all day long. Bart Brownlee. Strike that beautiful pose. Thank you, baby. She said, wait, y'all. Just getting home. Happy Mother's Day to you all. Happy Mother's Day to you too, baby. Love you. Sherry say, yes, once you get started in the garden, it's so hard to stop. Hey, OG, how are you? Wellness with Frugal Mama, how are you? Great, great. Oh, thank you so much, Sherry. Um, Red Lady says, great information to, or she's talking to Veggie. Yeah, baby. Today was lovely. We're about to get a lot of rain, a lot of rain. But you know, it's all good. Juicy with Jay. Hey. All right, family. Pretty girl said she was very informative. Yes, she really is. She really is. She's an awesome, awesome person. Love her. Yeah. Um, a dream. Hey, hello. Thank you for being here, baby. All right, y'all. Okay, so this is a question. It is called Ask the Gardening Community. Who have a problem in their garden and they need answers. So if you have a question, if you have a problem in your garden, put it in the chat right now. This is called Ask the Gardening Community. So if you have a problem, let's hear it before we leave. And this is for new gardeners, first, second, third year gardeners, hell, lifelong gardeners. You still could have some problems. So let me ask this question. Help me, can you help me? What's your problem, 99? It's got to be garden related. Garden related. Beautiful non-rain day today and warmer, high 58 to 61 degrees. Windy yesterday, but today 72 and sunny. That sounds amazing. Sweet Ruth says, how can I control red ants in my garden? All right, family, that's the question. Sweet Ruth says, how can she control red ants in her garden? How to fight locusts. That's what Juicing with Jay say. How to fight locusts. Jay, let me say this to you, Jay. Don't fight them. Don't. So this is what. Now there's two bands of cicadas. Here in New Orleans, we get cicadas. These cicadas, they do not eat your garden bed, but just because there's so many, it's a pain in the butt, and the sound of them will drive you nuts. But do they eat your vegetables? No. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I do. I don't fight them, but if you all have a solution, you all tell him what to do. Now, as far as red ants, I just put up a video that I use orange oil, water, and dishwashing liquid. Now, the first day, the first 24 hours, it did not work. But that second day, there were no more ants in that bed. So it was orange oil, dishwashing liquid, and water. There's also something called ant wars, where you go to another ant pile and take some of those ants and put it with the other ants, and they're gonna fight, and then they're gonna leave. Now, if you know something else, put it in the chat, okay? Let's see. Yeah. Miss Elliott, Miss Glory say veggie farming, good information. Yes. Hey, Miss Kiel Park, how can you attract ladybugs? So I'm gonna let other people answer before I answer, okay? Let's see what they say. How to grow a grapevine in a container was a free plant. Precious, could you answer that? How to grow a grapevine in a container. It was a free plant. Precious, yeah. How can you tell the male flower from the female flower on the cucumber? The female flower have the cucumber on the back of it. So you'll see the flower and you'll see the little cucumber. That's a female. When you just see the flower, that's the male. That's on any fruit, on your squash. When you see a squash have a flower, then you see the little squash at the back, that's the female. The one that don't have a fruit on it, that's the male. Okay, baby? 99 say how to stop the mosquitoes. Well, you could spray something on you, 99, make you some kind of spray or citronella. They got these long citronella insects from Dollar Tree. You can burn that out there with you. It'll help. Lady say, my okra first true leaves all turned yellow, while the very first leaves are still green and looking healthy. So, only thing I can say about that is, first of all, is it in the shade? Do you have any other vegetable leaves growing over it, or have you gave it any fertilizer? Hey, LGGG. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. I see y'all. Let's see. Happy Mother's Day to you too, baby. Grits, raw grits for ants. Okay. Okay. Growing out the box say, to attract ladybugs, don't spray the aphids, Miss Kia Pox. Okay, go ahead on. You read it, baby. There you go. Because remember, the insects is coming for the food. If you don't have the ladybug's food, which is aphids, she ain't coming. Even if you go out and buy ladybugs, if her food is not there, she's going to leave. Right? So, and that's true, growing out the box. Don't kill them all. Leave some for the ladybugs. All right. Question. JK said, I saw a peach leaf curl on my red heavy peach tree. Can the peach survive with this fungus? I removed the infected leaves. Will they grow back? I'm going to say that they will, but I am not an expert when it comes to fruit trees. So I don't have an answer for you per se. Hopefully someone here in the chat can answer your question for you, because I'm not a fruit tree. I don't know enough about it to give you a good answer. Okay, man. Country Hustle say, why 8 my pepper plants 8 inches tall are producing peppers? So what I would do is take those peppers off. That's what I would do. Take them off. I really would. That's just me. But because that's like a baby having a baby. Yeah, take it off, man. Take it off. Yeah. Precious, don't grow a grapevine in a container. It may not last too many years. It needs to be planted in the ground. And one thing you said in the video that you had up now is that you don't be able to do anything to these grapevines because they are in the ground and they go and get their food. They have long tap roots and they feed themselves. That is so cool. I love it. Yeah. Many fruits should not be in in a container. Besides nasturtiums and marigolds, what other flowers can I use in my garden to get rid of bugs? Oh, you want to get rid of bad bugs? Oh, you want to attract? You want this to stop the bad bugs from eating your fruits and vegetables, right? So let's see. Do you all have any answers for her for Adrian? Adrian, besides nasturtiums and marigolds, what are other flowers you can use in your garden to get rid of bugs? So let me just say this here. A lot of things I use in my garden, not necessary like flowers. You can use herbs like basils and rosemaries. And of course, my favorites, onion, garlics, and leeks. All of those things, well, for me, it's just my number one. But those are the things that I know work for me, right? Oh, okay. Mike says some rub Listerine on their skin to stop mosquitoes, and that's true. Yeah. Hey, if it's hot, turn on a fan to keep mosquitoes off, and that's cool. Yeah, yeah. They still in solo cups, Miss Linda. What the grapevines? I'm lost, baby. You gotta tell me, Fady. Yeah. No more ants in the okra bed. Thanks to the orange oil in your advice. Thank you, Miss. Oh, you are welcome, pretty girl. So, pretty girl said that she used that method of orange oil, dishwashing liquid, and water, and it worked for her. It worked for me too. So, I'm just so happy about it. There you go. Thank you, Precious, for answering her. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Country Hustle. Thank you. Thank you. My ladybugs are very happy in my garden. Hey, there is aphids there. That's why. Yeah. I just make a big smoke from the old mosquito demons. Yeah. There you go. LGG is helping you with that peach tree curl. Great, baby. I use dill and basil and onion. And that's awesome, 99. That's really good because dill is another one that is really good for insects. Peppermint oil keeps me exactly. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Yarrow. Yes, growing out the box. Yarrow has many different color flowers. Yes. And it's medicinal herb, beautiful flowers that go year round. Boom. Awesome. Unicorn Tech Lady. Hey, baby. How are you? How are you? Awesome, you all. Thank you all. I'm going to try some herbs, onions, and beautiful. Beautiful. Awesome, honey. And hopefully, when you come back and you can say, after a while, your problem is at least, it's doing better. It's doing better. Yeah. But anyway, you all, it's time to eat. It's time to eat, y'all. I love you all. I thank you all so much for always just hanging out with me, right? I love it. But hopefully on Tuesday, God spare life, um, we'll sing a couple of songs, okay? Yeah. But I hope you all have a great evening. My grandkids bought me some food. I'm going to tear that thing up, y'all. The peach tree. Oh, yeah. You're talking about the peach tree solution. Get one that has been grafted to not be affected by that disease. Okay. Awesome. Hey, TLC. I would like for you all to have a great day. I thank you all so much for being here. And I look forward to hanging out with you all. Okay. Hey, hey, Dave. So let's have a guava before I leave. Miss Linda, I have onions everywhere this year. Thanks for the oh man, you're so welcome. You are so well. Oh, listen, my video. I'm gonna put it up tomorrow. Growing at the box. Check it out. Check it out, cause I'm hollering at you. All right, Miss Linda. I'm in London. Really? We'll jump back in when I return. Okay, cool. I love it, mate. Love it. Another Clint Eastwood hat. Clint don't have nothing to do with over here, baby. No. I love hanging out with you, Miss Linda. Oh, thank you, honey. I love you. I love you being here too, honey. I thank you. Oh, thank you, Veggie. She said, thanks again for having me, Miss Linda. Have a great week, you all. I enjoyed you too, baby. Always. Good night, everyone, and stay blessed. You too. Guava, y'all. Guava, guava, guava. You all have a good night, and we'll see each other here on Tuesday. Okay? Well, we will be talking about gardening. Oh, yeah, it's gardening. Have a good night, everyone. I love you all. Sorry for that's, honey, it's all good. It is all good, 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 good. Awesome live, Miss Linda. Tips, Meatless Monday ready. Yes. Listen, you all try hard. Drink your water. Drink your water, baby. Drink your water. Good night, Jeannie. Good night, baby. Good night, my Renaissance grandma, LGGG. JK, thank you. Sherry say good night, Miss Linda in the chat. Have you too. You all have a great night, and we'll see each other on Tuesday. Okay. Y'all about to get out the little girl here. This little girl got to go. Later, y'all. Oh, thank you. Thank you, girl, out the box. Good night, Myra.